So I'll put my makeup on. Let's take this off while I tell you why it's harder to take a break as a self-employed girly than working full-time. The first time I've not taken off my makeup in months. I typically am very strict about it, but so this week was the first time I've given myself a break since I quit my job 2 months ago. I didn't even realize I hadn't really taken a proper break until I was talking to my talent manager and she's like, take a freaking break. Bless her soul. I was even texting her on my so-called vacation this week, and I was texting her about some work stuff, which I just enjoy. This my work and my hobbies are very much the same these days. I was texting her to review a digital product I want to put out, and she's like, aren't you supposed to be on vacation? My dumb ass was just lessening my work hours on vacation instead of having nothing on my calendar. Any workaholic type A INFJ girlies understand, but sometimes it's just really hard for me to turn off. I can't physically turn off, and it doesn't help that I enjoy the things that I'm doing. Sometimes it's hard for me to make that difference, but you do need to turn off, even if you like what you do. And the thing is, when your income is tied to how much work you're putting out, there's nobody controlling your income. There's no set income. So if I don't work sometimes, I literally won't get anything. I won't get any work. It makes that feeling worse because it feels like you have to work all the time. But that is something I've had to realize is huge scarcity mindset. It has crept back up into my life, especially working for myself, being self-employed, so much these days, and I keep relearning the same lesson over and over and over again. It's in the same tune that just because you work harder does not mean you're gonna have more output. Just because you're working more does not mean you're going to get more. And especially with things that are creative, breaks actually I feel make you more productive when you do work, because I was noticing I was slower with my work. I wasn't enjoying it. I was getting burnt out. I was getting tired. So in reality, I think I was wasting more time than actually producing more or being more productive. And then it felt like if I stopped, I just wouldn't get any traction. And when I really investigated it, I realized that it came from this need to always have something going on, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be comfortable sitting with myself knowing that I wasn't producing something or having some kind of output. And that's where it's easy to start tying your self-worth to your output or what you do, which is not healthy. And the biggest thing I had to think about to myself was do I want to keep this up? When I've made it, when I'm a millionaire and have multiple companies, do I want my self-worth to always be tied to how much I'm producing, or do I want to relax sometimes or enjoy what I created? And that's when it became obvious that I need to force myself to take a break.